I'm dubious about these mics.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay. Do they pick up?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Cool.
I did the whole quarters by myself. Was a bit. I don't know if they enjoyed it, but it's easy when you got someone
Sweet.
else.
Yeah. And we can change the...
Yep. You got room, you got main, so two go there. If you want to go table one, obviously table two single, someone's on a break, or
Yeah, right.
if you want to pull up pull stat, show you don't really need to pull that up because it's you see both matches there anyway. That's an overview. If you've got to press something, Jay's there behind it, pressing it for us anyway. I want him to get a heartbeat like when they're on a block. You go do do do.
Sweet.
That's what he used to do.
Are we live, Jay? Hello. All right. What are they doing here? Are they moving tables? I feel like they might be moving a table. They can't get it to be level.
Yeah.
So we might just... I don't know what the goal is. I know that we're live, but... Are they actually waiting to start at the both times, Jay? I believe they might be moving a table. Yeah, I think they're moving a table, Jay. Hopefully we get 1.2k live viewers. Good cues, JBA, that's what I use.
Set it all up again, Joe. Set it all up again on your live stream.
Make sure they put it back perfect. So you don't have to get up.
Sorry.
Jay, I was trying to tell me that now with the rubbers, it's got one piece or something. Before they used to have like a timber in the middle. Now they've got like a one-piece rubber timber thing you're trying to explain to me.
Okay.
On the new tables.
On his new table?
Yeah. Are we live?
One way to find out.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
We have 102 people watching.
Really?
Welcome.
Just having table problems here.
These mics are actually really good. I've got something just strapped to the collar of my shirt.
But I believe we are waiting for that table to be ready and they'll go at the same time.
Yeah, they're window shopping their tables, that's for sure.
People at the top level likes it to be 100% perfect, I guess.
Not sure what was wrong with the one
Yeah,
earlier.
Jay kept running balls along the top rail, and it was just bowing. It just kept coming out like pocket, and they just couldn't fix it for some reason.
Even the one that Mikey and Woodsy played on, that played fine. When I played, I was just rubbish on it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I played Travis on that table.
Okay.
It was all right. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. If anything, maybe the littlest bit slowness, but it was still fine. Once my phone charges a bit, I'll use it for a bit of chat.
Yeah. So do these have mute?
No.
No mute.
No.
You get to
So you can tell us
hear
if
me.
we're breathing too heavily or...
Yeah, or if I let out a massive burp.
There you go.
Good name yourself. Pika.
I remember him now. All right, it looks like we're getting in.
Sweet. Have they already leveled it and tried it?
Yeah, God, it was quick, wasn't it? I don't know if I saw him leveling it.
Okay. Sweet.
There's a bit of sledging going on there.
Laughter before the semi-finals of a major. Everyone's friends.
Also, I was just thinking then, how often would you have the two black ball different codes, Australian English champions commentating together?
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Congratulations to you too.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, you had a hard draw too. Like, had to get through 10.
Yeah, it was a highlight of my career getting past him. Insane match.
Yeah.
I think I was 5-2 down or something at one stage, and he ran 5 on my dry breaks. His mapping is unbelievable.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's definitely a powerhouse.
And I just kept hanging in there. Then I started getting balls. I started cleaning up a little bit. Then, yeah, momentum changed a bit. That's how pool goes. But
Yeah, good on you. Australian titles, nothing to be scoffed at. I could do this, leveling. I've got a spirit level on my phone. Check it out.
go stick it on the table and show them.
Yes, please.
It's full.
Won't be when you get back.
What about you, JT?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you.
It's less full now.
But at engineer level's the next level. Do you use it on your table?
See, the table's level.
Please go put it on the table down there and show.
I think you can walk, will still work.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's cool. I think I've even got a ruler on here. Measure. Never used this, so move.
Wow, that actually measures.
Is that plus? Find a nearby surface to measure.
Would you like to measure my head?
Push, move further away.
You can measure my head.
Oh, you press the. So the laptop screen is 34 centimeters.
That's probably about right, isn't it?
It's, yeah, wow. I could do that to the table. See if it's. Anyway, I've not been muted this whole time.
Look at the trophy. That's a fair winning trophy over there. It's a good size.
Oh, nice.
You have to get an extra seat on the plane if you're taking that back, or what?
They do the right thing here with their trophies, hey?
That's very good.
Like out of all the tournaments in Australia, I think this one is probably run with the the highest integrity.
Yeah, definitely. How many times you won this? Once?
Once.
Runner-up?
Runner-up once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, had a hot time foul at 10-all with Justin. Oof. It's good fun.
So what's the 8-ball back like in SA? Are you trying out for SA again? No, done with 8-ball?
I'm done with probably the
Nationals?
international rules.
Okay, you don't like them?
It's probably not that, it's more of just of a lesser priority.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'd rather play black ball
Yeah, fair enough.
at the moment. I'm kind of half drifting towards wanting to play American pool again
Yeah, okay.
as well. Like I'm nearing the things on my bucket list that I've done in 8-ball.
Yep.
The thing in Mauritius is going to be
What's your biggest highlight so far of your...
probably winning the World Masters plate.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, nice.
That was all right. Yeah, it was half decent. Yeah. I'd like to, if I went back to a World, I'd like to make at least the quarters or semis. I made the last 16.
International, like 8-ball? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 2018.
Be nice to win the 8-ball singles and completed it both.
Yeah. We'll see how we go in Mauritius in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw that popping up. It's amazing, that stuff. Got the snooker, hay ball, 9-ball,
Yeah,
black ball.
well, at least that now that those opportunities exist now, it's good for the sport.
Oh, definitely.
Would have been nice to see some of the men represent the other divisions, but I mean, yeah. Sure, another. I'm good. No, I'm good with this. Yeah, thanks.
So you play black ball league back home?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Yes.
got one here on, I think it's every Monday night, we've got a league here.
Yep. Nice. In recent times, I've been more focusing on my career, but now I'm in a spot where I can
Yeah, okay. Yep.
play more pool and focus on it.
You're playing in that big $1,000?
Nah, that clashes with the comp
Oh,
on
okay,
the
yep.
Mauritius thing.
I was keen to play in that. I just fell short in the semi-final because our winner and runner-up go straight into our state team in April.
Okay, right.
And now our top 20 trials is on the exact same weekend as that slate. And if I made the final, I would have went and had a crack at it. But
Yep.
I had a bit of a tough draw. I had to go through Edmund, Shane, then Kenny. I just fell short through Kenny in the
right.
semi.
Yep.
So I was away for pool for about 15 months. So I lost all my rankings. So I was trying to slowly get back up there. And
Yep.
you don't have much rankings in our singles. You can face all the seeds throughout it.
You guys have a pretty stringent ranking system for that too.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the biggest out of all the states from memory.
We do the same thing. We set up tables like this downstairs. Single knockout races to 8, I believe, as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Prize money, so all the money that goes for entry fees goes straight back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nice.
So I'm pretty sure the association doesn't take any of that, which is good.
Yep.
But they obviously for the teams and everything they make their money,
Yep.
which they do give back as well to. Like if we represent our state, we get each representative gets a little bit of money from the association
Yeah,
to
nice.
go away, which
Cool.
helps out.
Good. Yeah, you guys take good care of your players.
Even if you represent Australia, you get given a very nice something from the association to go away that helps not cover your flights, but it's a good portion of
Yeah,
it, and
nice. Yeah, it's good when associations do that. The ABIF did that for me for the trip coming up.
Yep, nice.
I'd like to go. I mean, if I had the leave to go to the ABF Nationals, I probably would. After August, I'm going to be in the negative by like 3 days, so I just don't have anything at the moment.
sorry everyone for these delays. These obviously tables getting moved, get it sorted out, getting it levelled.
Yeah.
But
Apparently we are talented and experienced commentators.
Is that Logan?
It's Logan.
Is that Mr. Brand, Logan?
Just Logan,
I'm pretty sure if it's
As in-
Logan Brand, he lives with Gus.
as in Wolverine. I'm going to say Jake wins 10-4. Jake is on. He's in world domination mode.
Like, I played Jake on Friday night for money, and it was 4-all, I think 5-all at one stage.
Yeah.
He ran 5 off the break. I think his break, his percentage of getting a ball off the break is very high.
Yep.
And his mapping is unbelievable. But I pushed him. I had a good match with him, and he even said after, he goes, "You pushed me to the, I was every now and then he had to drop a snooker on me, and which was good. He had kind words to say after the match, and then unfortunately in the knockout stages, yes, I drew Travis first round, so
Yep.
and we had an hour frame. They had to cut the stream off. We played an hour
Nice.
for a frame.
That's what you want. You want to get your money's worth on a
Surely that's in the Guinness Book of Records.
on
so
a
we
Sunday
get
night. Yeah.
an hour frame.
Yeah, Tem had to really fight to get through Patrick. So if Tem gets a good start, I'd say if Tem gets a good start, he'll win. But if Jake just took Mark Robertson apart,
He didn't really miss. And
ran 7 racks.
but the
what it
thing that I
sounded
have
like.
to say about Tem and Jake, I've heard that Tem's got a very good record against Jake in matches. So
He does, yeah.
That's but on form at the moment, Jake's I think best in the room on form at the moment.
Yeah.
But that's all. At this level, I think the break is obviously the most important thing. If you getting a ball every break, then
Yeah.
some people get a ball. There's 4 or 5 balls on rails all the time. That's very tough.
Yeah.
But Tem's got a good break too. Like he can, and his mapping is unbelievable too. I reckon him and Jake have got such good mapping out. They can see the pattern drill.
Yeah.
They're not like me coming off 3 rails to get on the black. They're just rolling in onto the black most times.
Yeah. Tem's had 5 jugs of beer. So I think if he's going to win, he has to win this quickly.
I'm pretty sure he won quickly last year in the semi, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he can turn it on if he wants. He has the last few years. He's won a lot, and he's always there in the finals, and he's. But I actually got a funny story. I haven't picked up the singles trophy yet, and I don't know where it is. Apparently it's in Melbourne. So I asked Tem, "Are you close to Hal Pritchard?" He goes, "No, he's on the other side." And then when he arrived, he goes, "What did you want me to get in Melbourne?" I was like, "Could you bring up the trophy for me?" Like I wasn't trying to be rude or anything.
No, not at all. Just so that you can hold it, because you never will. Or what's your prediction for the other semi? Justin and Woodsy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Sage is always very consistent. Like you don't really see him chopping up too much. He never, he doesn't miss too much. Walks around. He's always taking his time. He's very composed.
Yeah.
And he's hungry. He's won this 4 or 5 times. Woody's won it as well. There's 2 new people on the left side who haven't won this yet.
Yeah.
Jake's won nearly everything else in the country bar this, so this would be something big on his resume. But I'm going to go my boy Woodsy,
Yeah.
even though Sage is my tax accountant. But I know my good mate's got Woodsy, bought him in the Calcutta, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a tough one to pick. I kind of feel like if they're scrappy frames, I think Justin wins.
Yeah.
If it's out in the open,
But Woody's
50-50.
also gone through a bit of a technique change.
has he?
Yeah, he's been getting a few lessons here in Canberra from someone.
Does he actually practice?
He's been practicing that hay ball, the Chinese. He's got a Chinese table at home now.
Who, Woodsy or Justin?
Woodsy.
Woodsy, yeah.
Yeah. So when
Yeah,
he's come
right.
back here to this tournament, it's his first time hitting this ball, and he reckons he has been struggling with a stun. He
Yeah.
reckons how much difference it reacts now. He's not used to it.
Yeah.
But what's a funny story? Woody's in the semi. He was in a 6-thread shootout to qualify.
Woodsy was.
There's a 3-way shoot off. Yeah.
Oh, no.
The whole room went up there to watch it. And he had to beat him in at 5, so he was pretty fortunate he had to beat him in at 5.
Right, a minute 5.
The dude who had to do a shoot-off with, he's in my team. He goes, the whole room come up to watch me. I lost the lag and had to go first. He goes, the pressure was on.
Oh, man.
That's a funny story, isn't it?
Yeah. God.
Can I have my phone, please, Jay?
I was watching Robbo break against
Thanks, Jay.
Jake, and it looked like he wasn't hitting the balls as hard as what he normally does.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned that it was a change because he wasn't getting balls anyway, but it's kind of, I don't know. When I've seen him talk about the break, he smacks the balls in with bottom and makes sure the white goes back and like into bulk and back out.
Yep.
I wasn't really seeing that from him.
Yeah, it is Logan Brand. Welcome back in, mate. Got Trent. Hey, Trent. Adam. Snakey versus Jake final.
Trent.
Yeah.
Like Jake just
The way he
mauled
just
him.
adapts back too from Chinese. He said he's just playing this for fun now. He's not putting any time. He says he puts no time into this.
Yeah. Why would you have to?
Yeah. But
Yeah, just use table 1.
210 people. Let's go. Have they changed tables again? So we're having another table change? Back to the original one, I think. Are they?
Back to the original.
Back to the original.
Whose head is this going to do in more, Thames or Jake's?
I don't know.
Swap it with Justin and Woody's table. That'll screw him over.
Sorry for the delays, guys. We probably could do some shout-outs here, I guess, now while it's starting.
Shoutouts.
Big shout-out to Matty Harmon, running this Kings Cup. It's probably, if not the biggest tournament in Australia currently, apart from that $1,000 slate. That everything he's got done towards this comp with, you can win free accommodation, there's prizes for best junior, novice. You can win up to, what was it, $500 for like a door prize.
Yeah,
juniors comp.
I'm going to win that.
Did you win it last year?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying. It's in the bag.
You know, he puts 12 months into this. As soon as this finishes today, he's probably going home. Even though he says he could have a rest, he's probably thinking, what can I do to make it bigger? It's 30 grand prize pool,
Yeah.
9 grand for the winner. It's incredible, you know.
Yeah, constructive criticism is, he takes it all in.
And you still go out there and play well himself, you know. You know.
Yeah.
Because you're more about if this is running good, if it's running right, then you've got to try play. And
Yeah.
does an amazing job.
Well, he's managed to increase this from, like, 5 years ago. I think this comp had about 120 players,
Yeah.
and it felt cramped-ish. Whereas now there's 240 players. Didn't feel cramped at all because he had the Spanish club, and like we'd basically dicking around on the
And they also
on the
put,
Monday.
I think, 2 tables downstairs on the other, which is not a bad little room. But the Spanish club, it's good. It's only literally across the road, right behind the accommodations, walking distance, like 500 metres if that.
Yeah.
For walking. The restaurant, Knuckles restaurant's amazing.
Yeah.
Food.
I feel like the minor little knockouts have suffered a little bit as a result, though. Like the Saturday night comps, they're splitting the elites and the intermediates. The elite comp, I think, finished earlier, and the other one, like, went till 2:30 in the morning and didn't finish. Blanc's comp, the guys in the 32 and 64 can't play in it, so there's a bit of probably something to think about from his perspective.
I had a lot of cheeky people tag me in the Blancs comp as soon as I lost. So
Yeah.
but I'm happy with the way I'm playing. If I was to play in there and I was to lose when you shouldn't, I'd probably be more upset than the way I'm playing than who I lost to. So I'm happy to stop it at that.
Yeah. I think they just play on the same table at this point. Just play on the same table. Play on the one we're commentating on.
Just put some cloth on it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Alright, we've got some questions here. Must be because McCartney and Dixon wonder if the first round would have been able to do that. Okay. Justin in final against Jake. Is that Sean? Trent very excited about that match after the way Robbie played against Matt. Dry breaks. Yeah, it does. Dry breaks are crucial.
Yeah, Robbie didn't do much.
I feel
too
that's
much
what
wrong at
happens to
all.
me sometimes. I play tournaments and I've always got a pretty good split, but I can go dry very often. Which when I look at the table, if you're playing a top player league, 9 times out of 10 they are going to run that out, and it's anyone's tournament from here. Jake running racks, he's been pretty impressive. Can't take anyone from the other guys though. Definitely Gaza, how are you, mate? Robbo didn't do much wrong, just shows. Yeah, I think Robbo in the second frame after Jake master broke, Robbo had a master break too, and he just overcooked to get on the black ball to go
That's
1-all.
right, yeah.
And he ended up obviously losing that frame and
Never settled.
Still laughing over this table.
Yeah, so Preds, I think Jake will win comfortably and Justin probably 10-8.
All right, screen record this and we'll get his thing after the match is done. And
Go for it. I want Tem to win. But I've just seen Jake he's well domination mode at the moment. The only way Tem wins, I think, is if Jake has to do a little bit of hiccuping or just get bad rubs on the break. And if Tem can get into the match, then I think you'll see some really good stuff.
And that's what everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to see attacking pool, but no one wanted to see mine and Travis's hour frame.
Not even you two.
They actually cut the stream off.
That is savage. Yeah, nah.
I wanted to read back and watch it because I was that far behind and I almost won, and Trav's very good at tactical, he's a very...
Yeah.
And to be able to get into a winning situation and I missed the shot...
Oh, was that your, where the red was in the pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that one. Yeah, that was ghastly.
But where he kept snookering me, up, down, I couldn't I had to hit the middle. There's middle pockets in the way. And once I aimed for the draw, hit it and actually hit the ball.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Then once I went up, down, hit my red, I didn't hit a rail.
Oh, really?
Well.
Yeah, right.
But it's one of those situations that 9 times out of 10 you're going to go in off because I can't avoid. I've got to put a little bit of side and try hold. It was so hard. But in this rule set, you're having a general intent, but if you go in off, it's not really gaining much advantage for Trav. But I was generally trying to hit it every time. It's just so hard. And you can tell when someone's on a general intent because of the pace of the ball you're using,
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? It's probably the hot topic of the day is what do you think about the rule where you have to get out of it?
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon you could mix the black ball and 8 ball rules together and get the perfect game. Because when you're breaking black ball, how many times you've got a red and you can hit a red onto a yellow and it changes the whole out from the start. And international rules you can't do that, which is a big disadvantage sometimes.
Yeah.
But I reckon if you mix the rules together, instead of having black ball, you get a free shot, then a continuous shot after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In international rules, you should just have a ball in hand, just a free shot. That's it. So if you choose to hit their ball first, kill it, you don't continue your shot after.
Right.
but you can still put your ball anywhere, pot your ball, and still continue. It's a free shot. You can do whatever you want. But if you don't pot your ball, it's lost. Then it's a next player's turn. You know what I mean? So I think that could change the rule set of that intentional foul rule. If you had that rule, then he could hit your ball first. He can do this and change it that way. So yeah.
Nah, Hayden, we just want we're trying to get it to a viewer count of 300 before we start. They're just milking it. We'll get there.
And what's the odds, you reckon, chat? After all this, it's going to be a dry break.
It's going to be 12 dry breaks in a row.
I think they still got to brush and clean it and iron it, don't they?
Wow, that white has deviated a lot.
It's still rolling heaps, is it?
Yeah.
JR's here to the rescue.
JR's here too.
He's got an engineer level. Did he bring it? He said he had it in the car.
I've got one on my phone.
Oh, it's too funny. But even the Blancs cop's like $1,000 prize money.
Yeah, right. That's going to finish before the first frame.
They might be able to get the final next to the...
We'll be able to play the final upstairs. They're not complaining up there.
Nah.
Just play the semis up the top.
In the time
They could have finished the semi-final on the other table.
I reckon just take turns and play one frame and swap
leveled.
it. Play one frame and swap it.
Yeah.
Actually, this year there was a fundraiser for a couple of our players that go into the 8-ball nationals. And we had this tournament. It was like a Davis Cup. You had two teams. Like it was a team of two.
Yep.
You play against your opponents in singles, so you play both, and there's a Scotch doubles in the middle. So in the singles tournament, in the things, you could talk to your opponent.
Nice.
Which was pretty cool. You know, you're playing. It's her playing a game, but you could still tell her what to do.
Yep.
Even though, which was pretty cool. It was something different. It was just like.
Absolutely.
I thought that was fun.
Aaron, can we get like a close-up of...
I don't think JR played, did he?
Is there like a... Oh, check this out. Yeah, this is good. We'll be able to see if it's rolling from two angles.
It is.
Ugh.
Over.
Oh, come on. I was trying to... Nah, that was good.
No, he doesn't like because they've moved the table so much. It's not level and stuff now with the camera. After all this, guys, I reckon none of them are going to play a soft shot. It's just going to be attacking. You won't notice the rolls when they're hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, something that Alec used to say was if you're aiming to pocket the ball, you're hitting it at the pace where you're not allowing that draw to happen. Like that's probably a little unlucky. That pace they probably should just go in.
Yeah,
that would go. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, it's table knowledge.
I don't think JR play.
He didn't play.
No, he didn't play.
He's just come up for it.
Are these all-star tables?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
I get that they need a perfect table, but
best way I've always thought to level a table is you take the top off, you level the timber around, get that perfectly level, then you put the table on top, the slate, then you can roll balls around. There shouldn't be much tweaking if the base is complete level.
if you've got a ball in that pocket, you just do what the Chinese do and brush the table towards the pocket. That'll help you.
Hayden, honestly, the last 64 of this group wouldn't have got this option.
Yeah. Nah, we'll be all right. We'll start.
It was actually running pretty straight before. Before they moved the table back. It was running straight before.
Are we?
Yeah.
No,
The chat's gone all off. Like
No, the viewership's going up. They're hyped.
they just reckon if it was a 64 match or something, they wouldn't get this option to be able to move a table, or just because they reckon because it's a semi. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Ladies and gents, we're starting. Hang on. Got to change
It's happening.
this.
We
It's
are
happening.
here.
Come on. The recording of this will also show the last 45 minutes of the left table being levelled.
You reckon Tam's going to give us any pals? Isn't he the pal man?
Nah, he'll be all right.
That's rolling. Don't get him going. Look where he's lagging. Is he lagging on an angle?
Yeah, he's a fan of that. He's going to cross the line.
You can't cross the line, can you? No, yeah.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gents. The moment has arrived. Thank you for your patience. The viewership's gone up. They're saying, Dave, shut up. Let's play some pool.
We've only been live for... Oh, it doesn't tell us, does it? Probably half an hour.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Yeah, we're here. So we've got Woodsy and Tem on the lag.
So Woodsy to break. Everyone I've noticed, if Tem breaks from the centre, all of them have been breaking from the centre. So when you're breaking, do you have do you try to do the same thing every time you break, or you just hit them?
Yeah. So I'm more focused on how the balls are racked.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't try to do nasty, nefarious stuff to guarantee balls, but when I rack the ball, I want at least one of the two balls below the head one touching the black.
Yep.
And if one of those is touching the black, I just break from that side.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause-
I was watching Gareth Potts do a video. He goes, people too worry about the front three. He goes, I don't think you shouldn't look at the front three. He goes, it's the two balls side by side the black. If they're touching the black, he goes, you'll get a better split.
Yeah, the pack just disintegrates. Yeah. And if I don't break from the middle, I break like 1 or 2 inches from the sides.
Yeah, okay.
And if that for whatever reason fails, I completely change my break. I'll break from the sides if I have to try to get something else happening, because change something that's not working for you.
So he's Tam breaking from the middle. He has dry. So they've both gone dry. I called it. I said it'll be dry after all this.
Jake's got one problem ball, but you can use the one at the bottom of the table. Yeah, he's looking at that.
Just to drift over into him.
Yep.
You can afford to even hit that red full.
Yeah.
Push it over and perfect.
Yeah, so we'll pot the one down the top, get the one on the left reasonably straight, come down and then deal with this problem ball.
And the way Jake's playing, I actually back him to finish from here.
Yeah.
He's been mapping these out real well, and he's been finishing these. Oh, there's a time. Oh, I forgot there's a time.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Oh, he just forgot, did he? Yeah, he wasn't going to reach the other one in time.
Wow. That's probably first Jake's missing 3 matches.
Yeah, and this is it's crucial that Tem gets this. Nah, that's no good.
Tam.
Both frames off to a slow start. Tactics have ensued already.
I've noticed a few times Alex, he doesn't like this rule set.
Alec?
Yeah. Because I've seen him comment on a few posts saying great rule set. And he gets like 10, 11 likes and laughing at it.
Okay.
Like, I still miss the old 8
Shot.
balls. I don't mind.
That's a good shot.
You know.
I will say it's a polarizing rule set. Like, if you're not playing well and you're trying to play aggressive, you just get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you're playing black ball, if you're not playing well, you have more options to play to your limits,
Yeah, definitely.
and you can,
That's a good
like,
shot
whereas
there,
you
by Jake.
you don't have that much of a luxury in this rule set to do that. Like, you can play within your limits and tie up games, but eventually in a tournament you have to play like that.
Yep. So what's he on reds here? If he's got a starter, does he have a starter? Was he playing the plant here?
Yeah.
Plant, the combos, whatever it is.
So there's been like more balls missed this match by the whole quarterfinals.
Definitely. But Jake looks about $1 here to finish, I think.
Yeah.
Commentator curse. But I think he's got the red here to nick off it a bit. Is he hitting that red, do you reckon?
Nah, he'll just cheat
missing
the
it?
pocket, screw back.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon. Just needs to get the white just past the brown spot.
One rail or just straight back?
Yeah, maybe one. Yeah, that's all right.
Assuming that black passes to the right-hand corner, so it's just
Yeah.
he's looking at it.
Does it? Does one of these buttons? Oh, that's the wrong one. Is it? Oh no.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry. I'll try that again in a sec. Jay's gonna hate me for it.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
a good pot. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that-
still hard
yeah,
to
that-
tell, but
Oh, that's all right. Easy.
1-0 Jakey. The frame could come back and hurt Tam because he had a free shot at the start there to run that.
Yeah, well, it's one to settle your nerves as well, hey. Like now Tam's missed that. He has to now probably get one of his own outs or manufacture a harder one to settle.
And they always say, what, the first frame's one of the most important frames to win, isn't it? The first one? And the last one, obviously, but
Yeah.
bit of crowd coming in. Unfortunately, none of them are going to win the 500 because I'm going to win it.
Want to go halves?
Double chance. Is Jakey gone dry?
What I've noticed weird about Jake's, the cue ball on Jake's break, I was watching him in the semis and it looks like normally when I break, the white hits the balls, go straight back. Whereas it looks like the white ball hesitates and then screws back.
Yeah, okay.
It's a weird phenomenon.
Yeah. It's a ball and you got foul break here and the Reds look the ball here.
Which table?
Sage and Woodsy.
Sage and Woodsies. Yeah, Reds. You just have to work out which ball you're using to
Get on
get
the
onto
black.
the black.
Yeah, because the black only goes into this left corner, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be leaving both reds on the right till very late. Potting both of them and getting onto the black is a little dicey.
It's probably what's his angle like here? You can't drift straight down onto those two right ones now.
Yeah, it'll be in his mind. He wants to get one near the black earlier as well. Yeah, so I think he's tried to get onto the ball near the black.
These are the situations where you see the elite, how they map this out compared to the level below, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're still all there, but it's still crucial which way you go to get on the black. There's so many
Shot.
there's so many different ways you can go there. But,
Yeah.
But again, it's always thought, how do you tell which is the wrong and right way? You know, everyone sees patterns differently, you know.
He's
He's not a bit
It's
straight, is he?
truth. That's a brilliant shot from Tim, and he's a bit hard done by. I think he's just okay.
Punch it through the gap, you reckon? Or
Yeah.
is he going to screw out and back over?
Oh, bottomsies.
Yeah, he's screwing back over.
That's
Yeah, it's...
semi-decent.
Does that yellow go into that same pocket now? That black go in the same pocket now?
Nah, I think he just gets on
Pick
it.
the gap again, hit that yellow. Try aim for that yellow. Just like that. Perfect. Yep. It's a good finish from Woodsy.
Yeah. Temp's gone for the triple.
Oh, and he's got it, and he's getting stiff.
Oh. Ouch.
He's throwing everything at this frame, but he's just not. You might see a power here if he doubles his red after the last two shots.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of bother.
You just don't want to foul. You just want to hit your ball, leave it in the open if you can, and he's killed a yellow, and he's.
It's not the worst result.
No, it's not.
He's like guaranteed himself another shot. Quote unquote.
He's killed a yellow, but he's also blocked
Struth.
a yellow, but he's killed his red, and
Is it really? I thought that was a thing.
it's tough to hit here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bit of bottom to hold
just
it.
play it pocket weight. Or lag it.
Oh,
Ugh.
ugh. Ugh.
What on earth is Jake doing?
I was tempted to play the bottom yellow, then bring the white back up again and get a snooker, but 'cause I think that yellow passes the red.
I don't get what he's doing.
Is he doubling into it? No. He's just okay. He's just being patient.
But now Tem can smash this red and double it in the middle
Yeah.
and
Come under it.
yell out kabloom. He'll smash it.
Can I get an early cash out option of my prediction?
Nah.
You coming next year, Trent?
I'm surprised at that shot.
Would you be winding up on that shot?
Yeah, I would have gone the other
Okay.
cushion and tried to double it in the middle.
There's not really still any value there, is there?
Yeah. You're going to lose that option now unless he's hitting the one near the black.
Because if you bang it somewhere, anything can happen. You can kill a ball, kill the black.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't play that shot now.
This shot's even harder than the one before.
Is he on this? Nah. Hang
might
on,
be.
hang on.
Is there a gap? There might be a gap.
Might be. Sorry,
Does
Jay.
this red go off the yellow, off the other yellow in the centre?
He's going for it.
Come on!
No. Was worth it.
Yeah. Now for Jake, is that yellow one? I'm sure it is, but...
Yeah, hang on. Oh, maybe not. You might need a bit of side, maybe. You can pop the one in the middle, other middle, and screw into it if you wanted to.
The way Jake's played a few shots here, he's been a bit patient, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's patient again.
Yeah.
Unless he's having a dip now. Yeah,
Shot.
yeah, it's a great shot.
And now he's given him insurance for when he needs to pop the ball down the corner. Woodsy's should be alright.
Screw into the yellow again of the two. A little butt. Oh, stiff there.
It's like a little bit of deceleration happening.
See, I like this
Yeah,
pattern
sure.
now, you know, because I was going to say before, people like me normally would take the top half first, then come down, and then you're leaving that rail ball for last, get the black, which is missable. And now Jake's just got to come down here, potted
Yeah.
a couple, and now he's onto it now, which is
Yeah.
it's very good.
Now, the ultimate question is, does this ball down the rail, is that going to dip out?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's expert special comments from the Roth.
What was it going to say?
Nah, surely not. Yeah,
Confident.
it's
No, it's a good
confidence.
shot. Confident.
He's good.
Just rollings now, nearly. And you're playing this black into where you like it, where you think you put this black into the right hand corner.
Bottom right, yeah.
One rail back up. No, he's coming down. He's going to screw up, I guess,
Yeah.
and not use a rail.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sweet.
I've gone the wrong way every shot there.
Oh, he's layering up.
Yeah. See, in that situation there, what Jake did is just is there a wrong and right way really to finish to get on the black there?
I think as long as you're decisive,
Yeah.
something which I failed to do in my match, I just was potting balls and not getting in any sort of position.
Yeah.
If you have a plan and you stick to it and you play your shots, I think you can
Definitely.
generally be fine.
Yeah.
Justin will want to go game.
Is he going to cover pocket here and get a snooky? you
It
reckon?
looks like he's wanting to.
Oh, that's a good shot as well. If he was planning to pot it, I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
still pretty good. But
I think he would have been.
would you be tempted to play off the red again?
It's hard to tell. Hang on. I won't press the button.
Yeah, he was. Thought so.
Oh, it was easy, yeah.
But also
I
thought that
could have-
red would went closer to
Could
the
have
rail.
used that.
So we got Karen
Yeah.
in the chat, Justin's mum. She's always watching every tournament. That's fine, I think.
Maybe.
You have to queue down a little bit here, I think, if you're trying to hold.
Well, he's almost forced to reroute. I don't think he can pop both of these balls.
I think he can, but he has to queue down.
Yeah.
And you're looking away from the pot, and it becomes harder, that pot. But unless he can run through and play the yellow into the other corner, but yeah, it's not.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, it's nice little
Shot.
kiss there. You reckon you can squeeze through the gap, black and the yellow, and back through the middle, or are you coming off a side rail and back out?
I think he just goes off one. Plays a yellow long. But I think the red's in the way if you try to go off two and trying to put a ton of side on this to go right of the black is a little. You don't know how the tables are going to behave.
Or you just pocket weight it, do nothing with the white.
Did he just get time fouled? Oh no,
Oh,
my bad.
I was thinking, does Justin just roll this in pocket weight and just play the yellow to the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
what I thought he was
simple.
gonna do. Yeah.
Simple as good.
It is a little bit different now. The last quarters and the semis timed, and all the matches prior were not timed. So
Meanwhile, Jake's wanting to get dead straight on this yellow.
you reckon that yellow goes past that yellow?
I think so.
good, thank you.
Does Jake play the plant
Yeah.
here, or does he? He'd ideally like to pot him clean, but it's too. Yeah, he's playing the plant.
That's a good shot. If that yellow passes
Oh,
that red.
that's demonic.
Yeah. And I think his plan there was make sure of the plant and you're landing on that yellow. And that
Yeah.
other yellow is just, hopefully it comes out and
Yeah.
another dry break.
Yeah, that was
A few dry breaks.
that break kind of just went.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I'm assuming that black passes.
Yeah, and he's just straight enough to roll through. So the break on the right's going to favour Justin. Ouch.
I think he may have snooked himself here. Woodsy.
Yeah, look, in hindsight, it's not a horrible thing that's happening for Woodsy because it is a difficult out. You've got one hardball given, but I think this keeps him in it because now he gets a bit of a breather.
Did you just see Jake's shot there?
Nah.
He played it and screwed back. So
Oh, right.
I'm not sure. Was he trying to screw back? I don't know what he was actually trying to do. Unless he was trying to screw back over to get better position.
Yeah, okay.
Or was he trying to leave that side more and cut it to this corner?
Yeah. All right, Tim.
He has to finish from here, Tam, I think. He's got a starter, the red near the black, I think. I think it's back to 2-1 if he can mop these up.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
He can clear the top of the table now.
Definitely top one, middle one, the top one of the three left. And the right one, left one, black in the corner.
Yeah. Just some care to make sure you're on the right side of the ball you want to pot next.
Yeah.
So he's a bit straight on this one. He'll be all right, but yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. I finally got a 4-ball mapping out correctly.
Woodsy's played a good shot.
So many dry breaks this weekend. I don't know if there was so many, but in the quarters there wasn't many dry breaks. Apart from Robbo maybe had a couple. With the pocket, with the generous pocket slow cloth has a lot to do with it. Oh, I still believe there's a bit of luck in a break.
Yeah, some of the tables are a bit tighter than others as well.
Definitely.
I had quite a few dry breaks in my match last night, but I also missed about 15 balls.
Who'd you play? Who'd you go down to?
Greg,
Oh yeah, he's a good player, Greg.
yeah, he destroyed me.
I thought he was a bit stiff not to be seeded, actually, because he was semi-final last year.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot around that. Mark Owens was another one. And yourself as well.
No, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm in a different headspace at the moment, mindset, so maybe in the next years to come, I'll keep doing what I'm doing at home on my table and
Yep.
hopefully results come. had to learn to adapt because I had 15 months away from the game
Yep.
to play sober now because obviously I don't drink.
Yep. Yeah, nice.
So it's a different way of me playing pool.
Hmm.
I actually think about what I'm doing most
Yep.
of the time now. Before it was just, you know, you're on the drink, you just try to run out everything and
Yeah.
I spun and missed it.
Yeah, now he's... Is he on a triple cannon?
I don't know if that red passes that yellow. Triple cannon.
Triple plant,
Oh,
sorry.
triple planet.
Red, yellow, near the black, onto the red.
Oh, might be is he looking at it?
Nah. That haven't landed too good. I think the plant's on pretty goodly.
If that plant's on the yellows, you can get under this other yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start to link up a little bit. How many viewers we got, Jay? It says 210, but it said that since I've opened my thing.
Got more viewers.
357 viewers. It must be you, Roth. Because when I was doing the semi, I swear I only had like 30 recorders.
It was all the table leveling. Just people want to see more of it.
So where do you go back home?
Tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
about 9.
But I am thinking about coming up for the Classic, Empire Classic.
Oh, yep. Johnny
Oh.
Walker.
Yeah, I think maybe 2013 or 2012. It was the first time I ever qualified for a tournament like that.
Yeah, right.
I travelled to Geelong Open, a Slate, a few of these tournaments and I couldn't qualify.
Yep.
And I finally went over there and I qualified.
Yep. Justin's played that in a clever way. Like, had he played that with top, the white would have gone towards the ball on the rail.
And I think that black clears under that red as well.
Yeah. Sharp.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Yep, nice. Alright, Thames on yellows here. This is not an easy pot here. No, he's gone safe. I was going to say that's not an easy cut to the centre.
I think he's left him on.
Still a bit of work here though. Like, unless that red passes with the yellow to the centre, see him playing this red, coming up for the red in the middle, rolling through, then you could play that red to the corner and try to land under it to the centre.
Yeah.
Which he might be able to do still. He might be able to use that yellow to push over a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I reckon he could almost pot the ball in the left middle and screw off the rail into the red and the yellow.
If he landed a bit short, that red was almost on to the other corner. He's screwing here, okay. Oh, he's hit the gap.
Almost.
That's pretty stiff. He hit the gap.
Second prize, a little double.
Yeah, play this to the centre or the corner. Was it onto the corner?
The ball near the black?
Yeah.
Nah, wouldn't think so. I think he can cross double this one.
Or was he looking at the double now?
Is either doubling or is like doubling it off the yellow? Surely not. I wouldn't be surprised if he played this and like play the double off the yellow and screwed way back.
Brought the white back down here.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that.
yeah.
That's a good shot.
He likes his shots where he gives his opponent nothing but gives
Yeah.
himself a shot.
Oh, definitely. And him, he doesn't really... That yellow past that yellow, that's a big shot, but...
He can, the ball closest to the red in the middle, he can try to cut over towards a corner and snooker at the same time.
Ooh, trying. Yeah. Jake can pot this and cue it through, run through. He's still...
Yeah, he's still good.
Sage, because Woodsy did a foul break.
Right.
So 4-1.
Justin's also gone into world domination mode.
Oh, he's just rattled it. And again, look how Jake's played the white.
Yeah.
And if Jake had an extra, do you reckon he's hitting that red full into the black and putting the white back where it is now? If he did put that ball.
Yeah. I think Tim has to take a full-blooded attempt at one of these yellows
Unless
tied
the gappy,
together.
you know, the gappy, if he's run up to the pocket, you can hit it full on and it'll go.
Maybe. Oh, he could just do that.
That might be a good shot there. I think so.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Although Jake might just have the roll up to the one over the left corner. Wouldn't be ideal. Or no, he might kick the red near the black up the bum. Yeah. Because then he still has coverage for the yellow on the left.
Yeah, good break, Justin. 4-1 up and you're getting
Yeah.
the ball confidently like that. That's a good result. It's a good result for Jakey there.
So yellows are looking good for Justin. He's got a tough
4-1
starter.
up, you just take the one down the rail. You're pretty confident 4-1 up. If it's 1-0, it's definitely more missable.
Yeah, I think if you're Justin, it's just
Yeah.
good.
Doesn't matter what the score is.
Yeah.
Take this top one. He's going to come off.
I think
to
he'll
the
play.
rail.
I think he'll play this one with top. No, I thought he might have taken the cherry by itself. Might play that with top to take the cherry, cut over, take the one up top left, and then come down. But maybe not.
Looks like he's cutting this in the corner and running off one rail, is he? And try and bump into it. He's missed it and gone in off. I was still, like, even though you play that shot, you're still playing for a bit of luck there to land on a ball, because you're not going to really, it's going to be hard to land on those top ones because of what's coming down here, but yeah, it's a tough shot. Yeah,
That's all right.
what are you doing here? Just screwing straight up?
Yeah, straight back, straight up.
Yeah. Ooh, was that landed a bit awkward for Justin there, or was that easy fine?
I think it's good. Still finicky, isn't it? Like,
You can afford to come back
Bit
up
of a
with
touchy
white where
shot.
it is now.
yeah.
Oh. A foul, was it? You must have nicked it on the way back.
Yeah.
Woodsy 4-1 down, you need
Hard to
to
tell, but Justin obviously could. I think the white kind of.
drift it.
Well, if the white hit the yellow first, it would have come off and went towards a cushion,
Yeah, okay.
towards the right cushion more. But good call.
Have you noticed Woodsy's feet, watch his legs, how much wider they are these days than where they used to be?
To be honest, I've never looked at his legs.
No, he's got one of the best coming actions, mate. We all admire his action.
Yeah, okay. He's got this strut.
I've never noticed the strut. It's a big break by Tam. You got a ball.
Yeah, it's decent. Oops.
Ooh. Woodsy.
That was a taking the red for granted.
Did you think it was just going to go in?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Not sure what Justin does though. Like, you can't just roll off the yellow.
I'm thinking coming off the 2 rails and getting the white up the top right hand pocket. Or just get the white right up top so you can't cut that one in the centre.
Yeah.
But he might be able to placement off the rail again. But
It's a decent shot.
Tam's played a good shot,
Shot by Tam.
there. Oh, he's double parked. Oh, it's short and he's left it on.
Yeah, it's those rolls that take just widen the gap or closing it.
It's a big frame for Woodsy there because 4-2 to 5-1 is.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the black goes in the long corner for Justin.
I think he's going to come back up a bit aside, do you reckon? A little thin. Come back up.
Or just
Right,
run
oh,
into
okay.
it.
Just shot.
Do Justin things and just
Straight into it.
do that. That is just
Love
struth.
Wow. Truth.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That was a pretty decent shot.
Confidently too.
Yeah.
You hit that thin and anything can happen there.
Yeah. Jake's trying to work out which ball he's going to use, like which ball he's going to be on after he extracts the
So you might be able to
2 balls on the right.
Was he a bit straight here? Was he a bit straight to run on? Because I thought he was going to use this one to run onto that red, but I think he's a bit straight now.
Yeah.
You might have to use. I don't know. You might have to.
He might smash the red and then try to run into the yellow
Yeah, push it over.
below. Yeah. I think that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what his plan is. I don't think he can do that now. He's going to lose the white.
Not sure what happened there, but. Bit short there, Jakey, is he?
That yellow must have been on in the corner. Yeah. Maybe. We'll pretend it was.
That's why I like watching Jakey play here. Yeah, shot. And he lands.
Shot.
Good shot. 2 rails back down. Bit aside.
Presumably the red's on in the corner.
Yeah, I think it is. He looked. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to land on both
Guess
options
so.
here in this shot.
Yeah. I think he'd rather land on the one on the rail.
I thought he'd come this way off 2. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's perfect, I think. Yeah. Now he's got 2 options. You can.
Yeah, he's play the railer, smack it in.
Smack it in, you reckon?
With bottom left. Or just screw back.
It's just got a natural roll in, or a little, just probably a little stun. The two people that are flowing at the moment are the two people that just got back from the Chinese pool.
Sure.
Yeah. 4-1. Sage looks like he's about to go for 6-1. Those yellows.
4-1 Jake.
He's had a couple little chances, Tem, not massive chances, but he's had a couple little. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah. It's a little.
I just want to try land straight here. I reckon if you land straight on this yellow to the centre, that's.
Yeah, he's just off angle.
Yeah. Just a little bit off. Unless that yellow passes that red. Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Changes things.
How many laps do you think Justin does around a pool table on average a frame? I'm going to say 9.
9. JP, ball off the break. I don't know why you apologise for when you get a ball off the break.
Did he
Yeah,
apologise?
they put his hand up.
Whoops, sorry, I get to continue.
Those reds look pretty nice, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, slightly.
It's all about the starter. He's got that red to the left centre there.
Justin is cruising.
Justin's in pilot mode. Would you go take a break? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, rolls a, just basically hits the middle ball in and then just goes
How come you
anti-clockwise.
take that red to the left there?
Yeah.
I thought that was a good starter, but that's probably why I'd miss that red and I'd lose the frame straight away.
Yeah.
You can get onto it now.
He might have taken it just to have a better chance of being on reds.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to screw over now and put that red into the top corner.
Yeah.
Top right. But chat, if he's got any questions, drop them in the comments. If you want to hear Rothel sing a song,
In Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Sweet Caroline.
yes.
Anyway. That was a pretty good shot by Jake. He hasn't landed like too high up where he has to come in and out of bulk. He can just smack it in and be comfortable on anything.
So like in this situation, which board do you like looking to use to get on the black?
The one in the middle.
One in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just stun out a little bit, rolling, stun across if you want.
Yeah. Just do a little sense check. You don't want to be floating past the
If you
blue
could,
spot.
you could just stun this one to the corner, screw back, screw the red one to the corner, screw back.
Yeah, Jake's
Nah.
done some weird things this match. But
Popping this through, so 5-1.
5-1. 5 to 1.
He's halfway. Ooh, Woodsy missed again. 6-1 down. Woodsy just missed the first shot there. Scoreboard pressure
Is
can
it
do that.
open table?
Yeah.
That was a brilliant opportunity for Justin to get his hardball out early on reds. If he's on them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe not. There's 6 reds there, so he might be on. 1,
Yeah,
2,
he-
3, 4. Oh, there's 6 yellows too, is there? 2, 4. No, 7.
I mean, he's doing 3 laps. I can't tell what he's on.
Sean, worth 45
He's on the
minutes
ice.
leveling the tables.
Yeah.
Is that Partridge, you reckon? Sean? Which Sean's that?
Justin might be able to pot the ball in the corner in bulk and run into the red near the yellow on the right. I think the yellow.
Is it
I'm not
past
sure.
that?
I'm not sure if it's on.
I reckon it's on.
It's unlucky dry
Thames
break
dry,
from Tem.
yeah, it's just
Although there's stuff tied up, he might get another look in. Must be
playing it
on.
like it's playing. I think it. Yeah, there's a bit of daylight there between the balls.
Yeah. And he can double the ball on the right side, so
Yeah, they link up pretty nicely. That double. You don't want to play that double 2 shots from now, you reckon?
I think so, if you can get on it. Otherwise, yeah, get on it last.
Do you think the international rules tables will eventually come in to every competition, or do you think the 7 footers will always be the main tables in Australia? Oh, I know that the Nationals 8 ball this year are using the rations, so they've gone to ration tables for Nationals.
What are ration tables?
That's what the Ultimate Pool are using currently.
Oh, right.
So they're not using Supreme anymore. It's a new version, new brand.
Right. Ration tables.
Yeah, so yeah. Personally, I love these tables because I'm brought up on the Aussie tables, but it doesn't really bother me if we had to change and adapt, or really it doesn't.
I think the 8 ball culture, it's a pub culture. You're never going to get rid of all the tables.
Yep.
It'd be nice to have everything consistent, but it's a pretty big barrier to getting everything swapped over, considering how expensive pool tables are.
Oh, definitely. Because last year they went back to the Aussie tables at the Nationals. The year before that they had Supreme, so now they're using Ration. So 3 years in a row I think they've changed tables.
Is Justin playing to get on the railer down the rail instead of a
He's playing
double?
for double. He's going to come up off the one rail and stun it up. Yeah, like that. Oh, he was trying to land on it down the rail, was he?
Right. I reckon.
Yeah. This is a tough shot here, Justin. Whoa, 10. Whoa. Double,
10.
hold into the yellow and double again.
I reckon he probably plays the yellow, the red off the red.
He's got a
No,
double.
you're right. That's half decent. Cross double.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky. Been a good finish there. All comes down to cost. I know they aren't cheap, but bar minimum tables, bare minimum tables.
Yeah. And it's a cost for no extra benefit. Like, pubs aren't going to get the tables, and tournaments aren't going to do it without spending like $3,000 a table for no extra benefit.
Yeah, definitely. And personally, I like these tables in my room, my setup. I like the look better, but again, I'm not fussed. If we all had to change to one, then I'd eventually just go buy one. But
Yeah. I do like playing on the English style tables because of the skill shots are easier, and blocking a pocket
definitely.
means it's easier to play turnovers. On these tables, that's horrible.
at your black ball nationals, when you last played in, what tables did you use the black ball tables?
I think so. They weren't these ones.
No, so the black ball tables, different to the Supreme, the black ball tables have no cushion in the pockets.
Right.
Supreme still have a bit of cushion in the pockets. So sometimes when you're on the black ball table, you can hit a ball and it'll just stop. It
Right.
won't, it won't spit. It'll just stop deep in the pocket.
Okay.
And we use that that napless cloth that they use. It was like a 9-ball cloth. It was insane.
Okay.
Which was good because you could just pocket weight everything, and it was just nice.
Yep.
You didn't have to belt balls in. Woodsy.
Oops.
Safe. Snooky.
Yeah,
Woodsy.
Snickers. I have to change his name to Steve Whoops.
He's a nice snooky. And that was like a shot I tried to play against Travis last night, but I didn't bring it out far enough, and he ended up leaving the wide on the other side, and I couldn't end up cutting that in.
Yeah. Is it frozen? Does Woodsy just smash this? No, he
Gotta
can't.
get and hope this.
Yeah.
Oh, snooky. Chinese snooker.
Ah, damn. Would have been nice to have seen it go in.
Now Woozy's going to go 7-1 down. Do you see
Yeah.
any coming back from that?
It's tough.
After missing that black before.
Yeah, he needs to like run 3 or 4 racks.
That's a great shot there by Jake. 6-1, 7-1.
Yeah, you need big, massive sponsors to make it happen. Come on, Woodsy.
Be nice, we played off.
It's a massive
Exactly
miss
same
from
to have
Justin.
Low Australia, but need definitely deep pockets in the sense they have lots of money invested into the game, like Joy.
Shots.
He's back.
A breaking pot out would be nice.
Might be able to put this on too. Yeah, go me.
Ooh,
Go
More airtime.
me. You might have to
You
little.
can almost see our feet from here. No.
Nah.
Oh, he's trusted the table. That's a mistake. The table's rolled on him. You can't do that on tables you know that are rolling. That's a mistake.
You taking
Jake
his
should
cut
have
on, or
been.
you playing the snooker?
After seeing that ball roll, I think I'd rather cut it in.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's too easy to come out of it. If you play the snooker, you put the rat on the back rail.
Oh, he's got a
Ouch.
little bit of result there. Oh, it's not. He might have to put a bit aside and come down, or does he swing it off a couple of rails?
I think you just come off two.
Yeah.
I like to overplay these so that you've got the black in the middle if you run too
Okay.
far.
Jakey's good at these shots, but
Isn't he just good at any shot? Yeah, like that sort of pace.
yeah, it's pretty good.
He won't be rolling any of these in.
You could do just to test the table if it's rolling good.
No, he'll be smacking this in.
You go in centre or corner?
Oops. Now, which side of the red is he on?
That's a big break.
Yes.
Oh no.
Look at these yellows.
So Tam has doubled his score, 5-2, 6-2. It looked like it was going to be 7-1, 6-1.
Yeah, he's. If you see the right things happen now, like 2 frames, it could be 5-4 and 6-4.
Nice shot there by Woodsy to miss that red.
Yeah, now you have to decide on how you're potting out here. I don't know if that yellow goes clean past the yellow. in
I'll
the
be
middle.
playing that yellow to the middle and try and lean in that yellow next where the black is.
Would you try to bump the yellow out?
No, I think if it's on, if you land a little bit further up, you can just naturally roll past the black.
Oops.
Roll past the
Yeah.
black and you got the yellow to the other centre.
Yeah, I think you have to decide how to do it. You're either hitting this yellow full. No, he's fine.
I think you can just pinch past the black here and come over. Good quality pull, these players. Nice to watch. Definitely.
Whoops.
Ooh. This guy's a good
Yeah.
killing shot here. See, I still would have been tempted to play that black one on the black, that next shot, that shot then.
Yeah.
Come over for the yellow. Even if you had an angle cut on the last yellow, you can still, I feel like you can still remove it back up.
Yeah. Second prize, but it's not pretty.
I think Justin's probably looking at, can you bump that yellow out?
Well, Justin can just pot the yellow if he wants to. He can just roll this red into the corner and then just play a
Bump off the,
turnover.
do you play it off the yellow?
Nah, I think he can just pot it clean and then
Oh, okay.
he either just pots out or he can just
Yep.
hit the red onto the yellow and pocket it if he wanted to.
We could be aggressive, play this red off the yellow, screw down you onto the bottom red.
He could just bump the bottom one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a smarter shot.
Not sure about this. I think he's left him on it.
I'm trying to
I mean to get my spirit level out.
get the rule. Where's your ruler?
My ruler.
Surely there's no gap there. There might be, but he's got top rail anyway. You can come off top rail.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Is that surely he can?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Black's dead. It's
Not for long.
yeah.
Let's get it out now.
Would you get it out now,
Yeah.
or would you? Yeah.
No, I'd thump the red into the middle and run into the black.
You still got that tricky red up the top.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Whoops. Oh, okay. We've got the belongs between Chris Lilly and Jonathan Carver.
Chris Lilly.
He's
Blast from the past.
He plays for Canberra now, ACT.
Yeah, used to be an SA boy. Shot. Don't know if he wanted that. Oh, he just plays another skill shot and then.
Who's commentating? Jake McCartney and Justin Sage. Nah, Jason Nastovic, JT, and Dave Rothel. Roth's got a few jokes up his sleeve, so if you want to hear one. There's only 400 people listening.
I think I'm alright, eh? They're only good 8-ball jokes. There's not really.
Well, no, I've only got one joke right now. What do you call a guy with no shins? Tony.
No. I'm going to use that tomorrow. Oh, Tony. What
It's an
a
old
triple.
classic dad joke, that one.
Oh, baby.
God. There's a bit of a cut here on the red plant. Oh, it's a bit unfortunate there. He might be able to, if he bumps into it now, but off the bottom red. Comes up. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, you didn't see that top yellow there. Skilly.
Yeah, like Justin could pot the ball in the middle, get the black off the rail, and then play another sneaker. Or he just has to go game.
What's he on reds?
Or
Yeah.
he hits the yellow, pots it into the red, gets a good enough snooker, and then hopes he doesn't go game.
He's got to pay for a skilly here, or not? Overcut it.
If he's trusting his ability, he wanted to get onto the ball in the middle for the black.
Can you? He's not on that pot into the middle now.
Nah, so he'll just pot.
You can still develop that black if you screw back now a little bit and.
Yeah, he'll pot this ball near the pink spot first, and then
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
that works. Meanwhile, Jake's
You try to open the black again?
nah.
No. No.
He hasn't landed ideal, hasn't he?
If I was running straight in the black, I'd be tempted, but
I think he can screw onto the rail part, like between black and middle, and come out. Yeah, like
that's
that.
a good shot. It's a great shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's for 7-2.
Just needs 3 more if he pots this. Ooh. And look where he's left it.
Yeah, if Woodsy gets this, the dynamic changes a little bit.
6-3, that's game back on, really.
Yeah. Just needs to watch that he doesn't hit this too thick. Oh no, he's going off 12 rails anyway, but
I thought you could really overcut that a little bit and just use the
I thought,
natural
yeah,
come down.
I thought too.
Get him more, get him more.
Whoops. Yeah, that was a.
Was he trying to bump into the other rail, or was he just?
No, I was trying to hit it thin.
Oh, shot
Shot
Jakey.
from Jake. Jake is insanely good at those rail shots, hey?
Woodsy.
Jeez.
Might be a little bit short. How's the viewer count going, Joe? Almost 400 viewers. Not bad. Justin's moved over to the middle to break. He's gone dry. Yeah, it's a great shot there by Jake. 6-2. Pick the gap. Beautiful. Woodsy on reds here. Rothwell's just gone, I think, to the toilet. Yeah, it's a great shot there by Woodsy.
I almost fell up those stairs, just like Donald Trump did earlier. Oh.
391 euros, mate.
Oops. You go for a sec.
Yeah, it's a good shot there by Woodsy. Are you draining this in, Rothwell, or are you rolling this in?
Play it like I'm getting onto something else.
Yeah, it's a great, good shot.
Yeah, sure. They probably couldn't have done that on the other tables, hey?
No. Not back yet.
7-3 or 7-4? 7-3.
There's our sponsors, Adobe, hotels next door, Suraj at ACT Optical, Legend, Clark, Pat, Woodsy, dumps the white.
And at first glance, I'm going to say reds. Oh. If he can pots the red in bulk and gets to somewhere between the blue spot and the black, he can cut the railer in and then reevaluate. So I reckon he's got a nice line. You can put the white on the bulk spot, pot the red in the top left with top, and come off the side rail and down.
Take yellows.
Or yellows, because he's Justin and probably knows how to play this game a little bit better than I do. Is he stunning into the yellow here on the side rail?
You can always play for it now, land over blue spot. Just play that bottom one, screw into that yellow.
Yeah. The reason I was hesitant about saying screw into the yellow is because he needs an insurance ball after that. Yeah. He might roll the ball in and then double the yellow.
Yeah, possibly. That's not a bad
Or
shot.
stun it, yeah.
That's not a bad shot.
Shot by Jake.
Just had to cheat the pocket as much as he could there.
Not sure what Justin's plan is now. He must just get on the ball, get on the yellow just above it. So ball on the bottom left, gets on the one that he's closest to now.
If you want to be full aggressive.
Just cut it down.
He's a bit straight here, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Oh my god. That's probably hasn't turned out the best actually.
You almost was tempted to take it now to the corner, but
I think he just pots both of these balls perfectly and smashes it out and wins, knowing him. He actually, no, he could pot the ball on the rail, like pot the ball where he's close to just screw straight back into it.
you reckon
He can
that's
play it
on?
off. He can play it off the red.
Oh, okay. You might be looking at it. No, or you can do it
No.
now. Are you landing to open this now, or are you landing to play it down the rail?
He's probably playing it down the rail now, isn't he?
I don't mind playing
He
it
could
to the
screw
top.
into
I don't
it.
mind playing it to the top rail either, because it's a soft screw back for the black to the centre.
I think he just backs himself, gets on it,
Yeah, he's playing
or
into
just
it.
does that.
That's pretty good. Jakey goes bang, 7-2.
72. JBAQ's handmade.
To one of my main sponsors is JBAQs.
Make a good cue.
Love my queue. Good at doing queue services and everything.
Yeah, cool.
He's got a good setup at his house there in his shed.
Yep. Does he make cues as well?
All handmade from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've been. That's a good shot from Justin. Been in the market for a new cue. Like, I'm getting by with my cue, and I had to get it like massively restored.
Yeah.
It was like to the point where I was like bridging, but feathering, and the cue would actually jump
Oh yeah.
on my fingers. It's pretty horrific.
Yeah.
That was like that when I won all the tournaments last year. I just use any like bit of broomstick I can to play.
Yeah.
I'm not the most cultured man of pool. But we got a local guy, Barry Reeves, and he's turned my cue back 15 years. Jonathan Carver won the Blancs. Congrats.
He was in my group my group yesterday. Yeah, he's a pretty solid
Okay.
player.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty handy player.
He has won more money than either of us
Yes.
in this comp. Congrats. But little does he know that we're going to win the door prize. So if you won more than $250, then you still beat us.
It was $1,000 pot, so he probably won about 700, maybe 600.
Oh, good luck to him.
Something like that.
Nice one.
And if you fly him, there's your flights covered.
Yeah. When I had my cue made, quote unquote made, I think it was made, I said to the guy, all I wanted was a cue with a green arrow on it. That's all I want, and that's exactly what I got.
Yeah.
It's been really good. Doesn't have any majestic spirals on it or anything. It's just a
Do you know what tip you're using?
Kamui.
Yeah, okay. Black one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah.
yeah, I love them. Love the Kamui tips.
I like the tips if you can play real
Shot.
soft side, and it won't
Yeah,
jump or won't skid. And, yeah.
yeah. No, they're pretty good.
So, back to the games, I guess.
Nah.
Does this yellow go off the top rail, off the red end, you reckon?
Yes.
Or not?
Well, does this red go?
Off the side rail, off the yellow end.
Shot from Woodsy. Woodsy's just got a... Well, where does the black go? Right corner.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's no man's land. He knows it. Oh, it goes in the left corner as well.
You might be a bit of top left here and just try. You don't have to put too much left, but it's only just a shrivel.
I think you have to play this and pretend you're trying to play for the blue spot and just run into those reds near the black.
Or is he stunning here? Yep.
He's got a
Still long
shot.
to the corner. Jeez, Jakey must have... What did he put that red?
Yeah, right.
He must have put into the top corner. Jake to go 8-2.
And Justin's got all reds out.
Jake's not even feathering
Jake's sped up. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not, like, because he was so methodical against Robbo. I kind of feel like if he speeds up now, he's going to, like,
Yeah, even when
lose
he
a bit
played
of
me,
that.
he didn't speed up at all. He was, like,
Yeah.
he has been. He was all steady, and even after our match, he still, when we had a little chat, then he got down and
Yeah.
did some drills. He was still practicing. You know, he was still.
Yeah. I feel like Jake needs to finish this match as methodical as what he's been doing this whole tournament. If he like just coasts through the end, I think he'll be a bit blasé in the final.
Because it's looking like how the match is going. It looks like Justin's a big favourite in this match now, and Justin's a very methodical player too. He takes his time, so it could be, you know.
Yeah, Justin's more professional than Jake in that regards. Like you'll always know what you're going to get from Justin.
Not too much problems here, I don't think. They all link up pretty nicely.
Yeah. Just make sure he gets on his next ball well, so it sets himself up. That'll do.
Straight to the corner now.
Yep.
You got the other yellow to bump the black if he's looking at that.
Yeah.
Yellow and the red on the two yellows there. Little nick, possibly.
Jake will be just working out how hard he wants to hit it.
That's good. Can we get that? What's that? Yeah, he wants to press it.
Yes. Oh, no, he's been stiffed.
He's been stiffed.
Doesn't look like he's on much to get it out either.
No one, Jake, who used the bottom right hand red, come off one rail and nice little nick into it.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. Well, like if he plays that, he's not going to have like an insurance bowl.
Yeah.
He just thinks he's on it.
Was that on?
Or we're on
I
drugs.
even looked at another camera angle and you thought it wasn't on.
Yeah, right. That's
Oh,
really
wow.
cool. 9-3 to Justin.
He's on the hill. He's on the Michael Hill. Is that what you call it? The Mick Hill. I wonder if Jumbo still he's had a few drinks because he could be interesting talking on the commentary.
He once got on the mic and told everyone that I went to Harvard.
You did go to Harvard, didn't you?
It was like I'd done some MBA thing at Harvard and that I lived at an estuary. It was brilliant commentary.
So Jason's got a ball and
Oops.
what is still on it?
That's
not bad.
disgusting.
I know.
I get why he wanted to get closer up to it because these balls don't really link very well.
Now I think he's got to run forward and try to pick the gap.
Yeah.
You can even stun into the back if you have to, but
Yeah, and you want to make sure you don't cue down on this because otherwise the wide will jump.
nice little kiss down again.
Yeah. He just made sure he hit it.
Are you stunning this into the yellow? You're looking to get that yellow, or are you rolling into the black?
I would. I'd play it confidently. The problem is if you play it confidently, the white might fling to the middle
And
pocket.
you might miss the yellow too.
Yeah. If you play this like pocket weight, the black goes towards the back rail. So he does need to hit it pretty clean, but not hit the yellow too thin.
All right, Tem. Can Tem do something here? Surely this. Tem will probably run this out in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pots one in the middle first and wins.
Yeah. Corner one.
Does he smack this in and play the other one in the same pocket?
No, is that a stun run through there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little. The out's getting a little weird.
Yeah.
Balls are starting to not
Yes,
not
play
link
his left
very
one now, I
nicely.
think. Does he? Do you play the left one?
If
No.
if he was Tem, he would have played the left one.
Oh, he's in the middle again, is
Yeah,
he?
that's fine.
Nah, he was trying to get down.
Huh.
You're not meant to tell people that sometimes.
Yeah.
I see Jamo, he's lurking.
Jamo's here, is he?
That's why I'm walking through.
Jamo will get on the commentators thing when the score's about 10-9. when one of them's getting up to the break, he'll just get his 2 minutes of fame, sign out. That'll be it.
Chance here to win the match here, Sajich.
Shot.
Yeah, it's a bad shot.
Still got some work. I think he just pots it clean, comes up between the black and the red.
I've just missed that yellow.
Yeah.
Still a little bit tricky.
Do you reckon he bags up?
What's that?
Wouldn't bag up at all, you reckon?
Yeah, he's snooker.
Yeah, he's doing. Yeah. Because he's got control. Well, some control.
Wow, Jake's break, look. Ball.
Ugh.
Has he got a starter?
Yeah, plenty. It's got
Plenty.
red.
Plenty.
It's got a red in the middle. Do you reckon Woodsy needs to pot Justin's red?
It's not bad.
Yeah. Whoops.
He's probably going to play turnover next
In
shot.
offsies. He was, yeah. Something like that. Probably better if it didn't go in. So Tem's hanging in there. He's got open table.
Yellows look pretty nice.
They look nice. You just, work out which ball you want to use for the black. This out's like there's too many options.
Yeah, that's where it can get tricky. Because I was looking at the bottom straight away. I was like, oh, I'll get rid of the bottom two first, then come
Yeah.
back up. But
Yeah,
because he would like to land on the bottom one now, but
yeah.
he still can.
Woodsy can play a plant here. There's two yellows near the black spot down the bottom. I reckon he can play a plant and disturb the balls there to knock the red out. That's a good shot. Just be a bit careful here from Tem. That's fine. So now Woodsy's still got 3 dead balls.
Is he playing off the red, is he?
Yeah.
Go off the red. Seems pretty far away from the pocket.
Yeah, I think he just does it to get a little bit of control back.
And push the red down onto these yellows.
Yeah, he's either that or smashing it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Trying to put a ball clean like that down the rail would have been hard.
Yeah. Yeah, now Woodsy's Strugglesville again. Oh, 8-4. Diamond Brickworks.
Good old Maliki.
Thank you for your service.
Read on.
This event's like having all the sponsors above the tables as well. It's like it's a nice touch
Definitely.
on the event. I appreciate everyone's sponsorship. That's a good shot. I think he's just on the right side of this.
Try to screw back into the 2 letters there, you reckon? Yeah. It's a good shot.
Shot. If Justin does hit this, he's still in box seat, I think. Only partially. Balls need to be kind for him, and they're not.
Starter could be a bit testy for Jakey. You take the yellow to the centre. I think yellow's the... If you pot that yellow, that
Yeah.
red's always yucky up there after.
Yeah, true.
What's that for? Oh, I think I've already won.
It's a shot from Jake. He can get his
Does
bad
it
ball out
disturb into
now.
this little red now? You get the one to the centre. You can nick that red slowly. You're not leaning on anything, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's the only problem.
that's why he was looking at the balls to the right, presumably.
I don't even mind playing that red. If that yellow down the bottom, you can play turnover. Pop that red. You're not leaving much on reds either.
Woodsy's missed. Might be his last shot. Shot.
Yeah, it's a nice little bump there. He's still on it. He's still got one tricky yellow. The black does go to the corner. You might be trying to land on this one to the middle now to play the shot I suggested before, but he's still, yeah. Oh, Sage almost went off. Big shot from Justin. You back in to pot this?
Yeah. Slow. Well done, Justin.
Justin Sage.
Been in this final
Is that his
a
ninth
lot.
final?
Yeah.
Well done, Justin. Well done to Woodsy. Good to see him back playing pool. Just have a bit of a break. Considering he nearly lost in the 6-red shootout and he was just in the semi-final.
I hate those things, eh? I'm just, yeah. Oh, it's a good pot. I'm not sure how Jake goes out here. He's got a very finicky shot.
Nice little, did you use the knuckle there?
Yeah.
Oh, just pulled up.
does Tem just bump this ball out?
I still remember something you showed me years ago, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Remember
What's
the
that?
old two-shot rules? If, you know, people always say the black's on the rail and you got ball in hand and it's always a tricky what to do.
Yep.
You'd roll your first shot with a double kiss. And
Yep.
You got either corner, you can come out either side if you
Yeah.
get a second shot.
Yeah.
I still remember you showing me that.
It's a fancy shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Sarvan was showing us that shot.
He's not playing anymore?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really hang around the 8-ball community as much as others. Like, I just tend to come in and out, ghost it. Just come to these events mainly. Don't play in leagues at the moment. It's a good shot.
Yeah, great shot. If Tam could sneak this frame here, 8-5.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd almost have a match on our hands.
Freddie's getting up to come give me a massage.
What does Jake do here? He's I think he just got to come off one rail and try to pocket weight something.
The still reds are still a little bit.
Oh, he's on yellows, yeah. Yeah, that's...
Smart
Excuse
shot.
me.
That's a good smart shot. It stops that red from coming down to this corner.
Shot.
Shot.
It's funny, isn't it? Like, if Tem gets this one, like, he can rapid fire frames.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Shot.
Almost saw there. Was that far?
If I was Tem, I would pot the ball in the top left now and try to run into the railer. I wouldn't pot these balls now. This ball he's playing now is the insurance ball for down there. So you either have to deal with the ones down here, get really good on the railer.
I feel like you needed more angle if you wanted to play this shot, because you wanted to bring the white back up, obviously. But
He's obviously wanting to play safe. See, I think he should have tried to go game like and do something with that railer.
yeah, okay. Is he on that yellow?
Maybe.
Where's your button you like to press?
Ooh, what a button! Nah,
You can see it.
you can double it. Look at that close up. What does that do? Oh, that's close. Maybe we'll go back to this one. That's disgusting. Hang on, this one might work now. Nah. Wrong view. We'll go back to this one.
Valu must be on the syrup. Old Valu. Couple syrups. This is what the room's starting to look like. Starting to get a bit busy there. Can you see us on stage? No. Here we go. Off the red in.
Maybe.
Oh, look at the white's gone. That's nearly a result. Nah.
That is a result.
Yeah, it is.
Tim can play a little cheeky snooker here.
He was actually playing a double that off the red, I think.
Yeah.
Only things you don't want to kill your ball there, but
That's all right. I think the problem is he's left Jake a one rail escape.
You just opened your wallet there. There's some green ones in there.
Green ones.
A few of them too.
Oh.
Could you close that? Could you close that wallet?
I think you might be red-green colourblind.
Oh, Jake.
That's a shot. Yeah.
Could be the match-winning shot for him. I think that's a bit hard. It's hard for Tim to get back from there.
You can't. Yeah.
Too many Jake's got a few breaks.
I feel like
not going
Tem
out
missed it. Yeah, Tem missed a trick there. He could have went game, but he would have been afraid of that ball on the block rail rolling off. So he has to get that ball off the rail at some point to go game. And now Jake will probably just break and go game.
That's what I mean. Like for Jake not to win one in the next 6 frames, is it?
Yeah.
7? And how often he does run his break. Now it's. There you go. There's that ball. He always gets a ball. And he's got a starter and the yellow's on.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it has to be yellows, I think. But
It could be GG very quickly.
GG. GG.
He could even play go reds and attack the black here. Pot the red in the middle and go off the rail running to the black.
Somewhere near that 30 seconds over there. Classic Jake style.
Yellows.
412 viewers, mate.
412.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys sticking around.
Yeah. It's massive. I'm sure there was that for mine and Travis's match. I'm sure there was that many viewers. Oh, I'd like to see the graph would have went vroom the other way. You see how it goes up on that graph? For the viewers?
Yep.
Would have went the other way.
Nice.
Gamer alert. GG's.
Gamer alert. Press F to pay respects.
Nah, Rothel's AFK. Away from keyboard. I'm getting itchy palms. I think I'm winning this thing.
You're spending that money already, aren't you?
Chance to go game here. Are you playing? You can almost open it now, can you?
He might double if he misses it.
Play it to the corner.
Or just do Jake things.
It's a pretty good shot. Can he hold for that bottom yellow now? Or is he going to play that one next, then come down for the next yellow?
I think he gets onto the ball in the middle. I think he has to play these.
Know who that is?
No.
No.
That's
Not a bad way. It's just a nice little. Has he got enough?
Just, I reckon. Does this? Nah, it's the same stupid view, Dave. I should know that by now.
Probably get better this way.
I tried. Ooh. Hello.
That's nearly perfect.
Yeah,
view.
this is good. I like it. Yeah, you can just play a little stun run through and he's
Stun or use the middle there? What are you using there?
probably middle.
Yeah.
Just avoiding the red. This looks a little low.
Oh, perfect.
Hang on, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right.
Tane's about to throw the towel in, watch. Well done, Jakey.
Well done, Jake. Jake and Justin.
Jakey Jackson's going to be a cracker final.
Absolutely.
Holy.
Well, there'll be less table leveling issues later, guys. So when do we kick off? At 6 or 6:30?
Is it 6 or 6:30, Fred?
No, we're looking at if they want to bring it forward to 5:30.
Oh, okay. There might be an earlier start.
Small chance it's 5:30, but otherwise it's 6. So thanks for watching, and we'll
Thanks,
see you in a
guys.
bit.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Jay.